really profound how Khadija radiallahu ta'ala supported him in such a way. It was almost felt like she was counseling him. And practically, how can we support one another?
So we understood that emotional health is important, and Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam seek out help whenever he needed emotional help. Now, in practically, I will give you an example. How should we do it, right? So, for example, it's for all parents. So what happens, sometimes your children, young children, they ask for candy. And as a parent, you give 1 candy, 2 candy, 3 candy, 4 candy. And then at one point, as a parent, you know you need to discipline your kid. You love your kid, you give them candy, sugar, and at one point you have to say no. Or maybe TV time, they'll keep watching, or maybe gadget time, they're playing the video game on the gadget. At one, you allow them for 1 hour, 2 hours, and say it's 10 o'clock now, sleep time, you have to go. Now, this is called parenting. Now, as soon as you say no, doesn't matter how many candies you gave them, so in general, what happened, children usually cry. They still would like to get, and 1 more candy, 2 more candy, they would like to still watching, keep playing. But as a good parent, and the part of good parenting, you need to say no. So you say no. Then what happened when they cry? Then there are dilemma. And what we are saying is 2 things. You need to be, as a good parent, you need to be very firm. But your firmness should not deny their emotional need. The cry is emotional need. So what do? You do both. You need to be firm and you need to be gentle. So how should you do? So you give 1, 2, 3, 4 candy, and then when you say stop, you say firmly but gently. And after saying gently, you are giving them this message to them that I know I'm not going to give you more candy, but I still love you. So no more candy means parenting. I still love you means emotional health and emotional healing.
Wow.
So this most of the time we do opposite. We stop, and then when they cry, say, why are you crying? It does not even make sense. We already get 10 candies. And what happened? Now children do not understand he's not going to get more candy. What he understands, my mother does not love me. So what we are saying is that we need to find the balance, and we need to know what to do when. So here is one example from the life of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Young man came to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he asked, Ya Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, give me permission to commit zina, adultery. Now this is huge question. Young man, and he came in public. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam was accompanied by many other people, and he was asking to commit zina, taking permission from Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam for committing zina, right? And asking this question in public, and we don't talk about this in public anyway.
Absolutely.
Imagine that your imam is sitting, and all parents are sitting. Suddenly, your child came to the imam and said, "Imam, give me permission to commit zina." How would you feel? Everyone was angry. Shh, don't talk about it. We don't talk about those things in public. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, however, understood the need of this child. This child did not need at that time the theological instruction that, didn't you know this is haram? Right? وَلَا تَقْرَبُوا الزِّنَا إِنَّهُ كَانَ فَاحِشَةً وَمَقْتًا وَسَاءَ سَبِيلًا. And those all are valid. But Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam যেটা আজকে আমরা এখানে বলছি, যে ইমোশনাল হেলথের ক্ষেত্রে আমরা প্যারেন্টসরা কিভাবে বলবো, আপনি 2টা জিনিস আলাদা করবেন। একটা জিনিস হচ্ছে কোনটা সঠিক কোনটা বেঠিক, এটা আপনি শিখাবেন। নামাজ পড়তে হবে শিখাবেন, রোজা রাখতে হবে শিখাবেন, মসজিদে যেতে হবে শিখাবেন। So this person, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, could have said to him, don't commit zina. He knew it will not going to work. So Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam did something different. All of us, we have learning lesson in that. What he did, when everyone said shh, Rasulullah did not say shh. He said, come here, sit down. Rasulullah embraced him with love. And now just take a pause. এখানে Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is doing 2 modern therapeutic treatment. One is called EFT, emotional focus therapy. That all of us, we are attached to our mother and we are in emotional attachment with our mother. Second thing, he was doing CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy. And that's another topic in another session we'll talk about, inshallah. What does cognitive therapy and how Islam supports it. But it is about changing your thoughts about any idea. So what Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam did, instead of shutting him off, teaching him halal and haram, he said, what do you think? Should I give permission to another person if he asks me for the same thing to do with your mother? He says no. Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam continued, how about with your khala? He says no. With your aunt? He says no. How about with your sister? Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam keep asking this logical question. He wanted to get the permission from Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam shifted the conversation, gave him authority to take the decision for himself. In modern psychotherapy, it says the counselor, as counselor, we should not work for others. We should work with others. We should not make the decision for others. We should empower others to make decisions for themselves. Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam allowed this young man eventually to make his decision. Eventually he said, no, I see the point and I will never ask for it because this is not good. So, যখন আপনাকে নামাজের জন্য বলবে, যখন আপনাকে রোজার জন্য বলবে, মসজিদে যেতে বলবেন, আপনি বলবেন, বাচ্চাকে আপনি বলবেন, বলার পরে সে যদি না করে, so then আপনি কি করবেন? আপনি তখন টপিক চেঞ্জ করে দেখবেন যে লজিক্যালি, ইমোশনালি কিভাবে তাকে কেন সে যাইতে মানা করতেছে? What is underneath cause of it? Right? Does not he understand importance of going to the masjid? Or in masjid, maybe he has some issues with another teacher. Maybe teacher was abusive or teacher was not understanding. So you need to go a little bit beyond and change the conversation. Bring the child to the conversation. Listen to him. What his real cause? Let him feel that you do care, and let him feel what you see. Maybe he will see the same thing from different perspective. So this is what we are talking about. Not talk about all the time halal and haram. Also talk about the need of love and understanding by addressing their emotional need the way Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam did.
With that, thank you very much, Imam Tariq, for taking the time to spread this awareness. And Darshuk, we all wish you mentally, spiritually, physically, and emotionally healthy lives. Till next time, bhalo thakun.